I have always loved this river valley. I love how it looks. But it hasn't seen water for a very long time. It's dead and desolate. Can we bring it back to life? Welcome back, guys. Hope you all had a great Christmas. I actually had a day off yesterday. First time in like 6 weeks. That was nice. Right, so what are we doing? We are at cycle 149. It's day 9. We've got a 16-day drought, which is almost, the minimum is 15. So this is going to be a very, very short drought. And the last wet season, we had the maximum number of wet days, and we ended up with loads of water. Our backup reservoir is 2/3 full. And this reservoir down here is full. Oh, and by the way, I changed the design of this reservoir slightly. So that if this area fills up, we've got these dams here, and it will just drain into this reservoir, which has worked really, really well. Worked really well in the last wet season. But I'm thinking that when we have the next wet season in, well, it's less than 15 days now, we're going to have more water than we know what to do with. So I think we're going to be expanding the reservoirs slightly so that we can store more water. But that's the secondary project. The main project is bringing this river valley back to life. I want this green. I want trees, water. I want this to look beautiful. So let's bring this like right out here. And then I'm thinking we'll probably have a... Well, we will. Not probably. We will. We'll have a staircase coming down here as well. And then down here, I'm thinking. Yeah. That is going to give us a long reach into this area. But it's not going to get us all the way down. So we're going to have another district. I'm thinking probably like down here. Now, eventually, we'll be having the tree huggers living up here. And this will all be different kinds of trees on these terraces. But for now, I'm just interested in bringing this to life. I want this river to be a permanent thing. We're going to have water here all the time. How am I going to do that? Well, you'll see. You'll see. For now, let me get all these paths extended so we can see exactly how far we can get. While that's happening, what are we going to do about these reservoirs? It's a difficult one. I've come up with about 100 different ways that I could do this, from ridiculous mega projects, which are kind of ridiculous, to just like very simplistic. I mean, I could just extend this and just have this, you just keep overflowing as many times as we need. I think we'll do kind of something in between. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to dynamite these down and use pumps. Let's get rid of these floodgates. We do not need them. They can go away. Bye. Okay, that's that done. Right, so how is this going to work then? Well, I'm still, I got to say, I'm still kind of sort of debating, like, how I do this. We're going to replace these. Okay, this I can do, actually. We can get on with this. So, if I get rid of these, boom. Awesome. And then we're going to replace it with... which way round do I want these? Probably this way. We'll replace it with a wall. Okay, cool. So, right, I'm going to start the process of dynamiting this, getting these walls built. And then I'm going to have to start putting some pumps in. And, yeah. Yeah, so the idea is that this will fill up, and this will fill up, and this will, like, however much it fills up. And then we start pumping the water out into this channel. Yeah, that's the plan. And I'm still looking at it and thinking that there's something bugging me. There's something not right. I guess we'll figure out as we go along. No, I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I know what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is the water's going to overflow into here. And then the water in here is going to be pumped into the next one. But if this fills up, it'll overflow into this one. And the water from this one's going to be pumped into the next one. And if it gets too full, it'll overflow into the next one. And we just keep going until we get into here. And at that point, we'll have so much water that it doesn't matter anymore. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now, you may say, yeah, but Sky, then, like, the whole point of having this trench was so when you're emptying the water down here, you only have, like, a small amount of water, like a small surface area, the water running down a small surface area, rather than, because if you pump it into here, then it's going to spread out over the whole area. Aha! I have a secret weapon that's going to solve that problem. It just popped into my head. I like the idea of having this channel running down here. And then I was like, I know how I can do that. So, you'll see. Let me get on with making this happen. And, yeah, you know what? I think this is going to be quite cool. You know, the more I think through this idea, the more it works. I think, you know, I do have this terrifying feeling in the back of my mind. It's like, you're gonna get so far down this path, and then you're gonna go, oh, that's why I wasn't gonna do that. Right, so I've taken this wall out, and we can just have, I'm gonna have to dynamite that on yeah, that's gonna have to be dynamited down. And then what we actually want is a 3 wide. This is gonna make building this so much blooming easier as well. Okay, so we've got all the bridges and staircases and whatever built. Let's have a look. How far can we get? We can probably get just a little bit further if I extend this path down here. Well, let's just extend it all the way down there. How are we doing? Okay, so we're extending down to here, but we can move the big old district center. Because, like, it only needs to reach as far as this, which is the drop-off point for Bob's BarrelBot World, and it needs to reach over to this drop-off point for Beaver Castle, just like to act as a transport hub between the two. So this could be moved, like, certainly it can be moved up to here, which will give us a few more tiles range. But I'm thinking it can probably be moved like over here and give us like quite a bit more range. But let's start simple and then I can extend it. So what exactly are you going to do, Sky? Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my terrain blocks and we are going to have water in here. Oh yeah. But we only want it to be like 3 wide. So this is currently like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 wide. So we're going to narrow it. So we'll put that there and that there. Now I want to retain its original natural beauty. So I'm going to stick with exactly how the terrain is now. Broadly speaking. I'm sure there'll be a tiny bit of tampering here and there, but we'll see. Now, my only question is whether this level, because, okay, we're going to have the water 1 deep here. If I did it like this, then we'd have the water 1 deep here. And then, in fact, I'm going to pause it because I might change my mind about this. Then here it would be 2 deep. And then we go down here, and here it would be 3 deep. And then we go down to here, and we would be 4 deep. And that's it. That's as far as we go. But that would mean that I would have a 3 high wall here, which seems a little excessive, potentially. So I was just thinking, if I took this level down a little bit, to get this down. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that, I think. I'm going to do that. So instead of filling this in like this, I'm going to dynamite a channel so that it's the same as this. The only problem then is, no, that's not a problem. It's not a problem, is it? No, Sky, it's not. You know what, Sky? We've been watching this episode for a little while, and we're thinking that you don't really know what you're doing. And you know what? You've got a point. Which is why it's taken me so long to figure out what I was going to do, because I've been mulling this stuff over. You know what? That connector, I'm going to let them build that bit, actually. I don't mind them building that bit. How are they building? Oh, they're building it from the top. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, it's Christmas, guys. Chill. It's fine. It's all good. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I remember. So I was going to get some dynamite, and I was going to have a channel through here, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay, well, that's fine. So let's see. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4 across there. So we want a channel that goes down like this. Yeah, this makes so much more sense. Although I'm going to have to adjust this a little bit, aren't I? So so we want that coming down like that, and then like that, and then like that, I guess. Yeah, something sort of kind of like if that ish. Okay, so what I'm going to have here to make this work, and I'm looking at it now and thinking, is this going to work? Yeah, it will. I'm going to have to make a little bit more room, because what I'm going to have is I'm going to have 2 pumps here. I'm going to have 1 pump pumping water in and 1 pump pumping water out. Why are you going to do that, Sky? Because that doesn't sound sensible at all. It's going to be the same principle that we're using over here to maintain a steady level. Oh, yeah. You know what? I was really, really dubious about this episode. It's why I decided to take a day off yesterday. I wasn't planning on taking a day off, and I sat down. I did sit down for like 3 hours yesterday morning. And how am I going to do this? And it wouldn't gel. And just now, everything's kind of fallen into place, and I kind of sort of love it. How are we doing here? You know what? We've got a long way to go with the dynamiting, so I'm just going to crank it up, and we'll get on with it. You know what? I can show you. Like, I think that the idea that I've come up with is verging on clever. Verging on clever. I'm not going to say it is clever. I'm going to say it's verging on clever. So, oh, they've almost done the last piece of dynamite. Awesome. Good job, boys. I've actually added in an extra couple of builders' huts, so we've got 8 more builders now. Let's blow that up. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to put in a pump. That's underwater, Sky. Oh, all right then. So we'll have a pump like that. Hooray. Okay, Sky, well, there doesn't seem to be anything particularly clever about that at the moment. You're right. There's nothing particularly clever about that. But there will be something clever when we get into here, because what I'm going to do, let's say we fill this up and we've got like 3 tiles of water, and that's all we've got, right? If I start pumping the water into here, it's going to spread out all over there, and then it's going to be pumped into the next one. It's going to spread out all over there, and we're going to be wasting a lot to evaporation. That's not a good plan. Well, instead, what if I put my dynamite in a channel, just one wide, like that, and then here we'll have another pump pumping into the next one, right? So what's going to happen is the water's going to be pumped into here. It'll go into this channel. It'll only be one wide, right? And it'll go and be pumped into the next one, only one wide, and pumped into the next one. And we can do the same in here. We can actually have a 1 deep channel, although I think we're going to have potentially more reservoirs going down here, so the channel will probably change. But that means we won't be wasting any water to evaporation. In fact, this will be better than the existing system. I've just realised that our terraformers are sitting around doing nothing. I should get them. I should give them something to do. So what we're going to do, because we're dynamiting this down, this next one is going to be at this level. So we just want to narrow it a little bit. So let's narrow it. We want to narrow it down to 3. So what I'm going to do is just bring it in on each side, and that should do the job. Okay, then we come down here. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do the whole length of this because quite frankly, why not? Take it all the way down for there. Do the same thing on the other side. Flip, flip. All the way down. Okay, cool. Now, can I reach that far? Yeah, probably not. Certainly not without moving that up. I think I need to move that. What I should do, I should get rid of the trees up here. I should probably get rid of the trees down here as well. It wouldn't be the worst plan in the world. So I'm just thinking about how I'm going to power the pumps over here. And I was originally thinking, and I started to bring the power out from here. And I was going to like bring the power up and like somehow MacGyver it up here. But I think it's maybe a better idea to bring the power across from here. So that is what I'm going to do, I think. Okay, well, this is all ready to blow up, so... Boom. And that little bit there, that's the trough. And... All right, cool. Right, I just need to carry on. So this has got to go down another 2 levels. This has got to go down another 3. Yeah, they're still working on this. This is good. Good. How are we getting on over here? And the answer is we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm building a wall behind this dam so that we can remove the dam and just have the pumps. And we've got room. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We've got room for the 2 pumps there. So this might actually be working out. And I'm starting... Oh, I didn't... I'd forgotten about the other bits. It's a good job those 2 bits weren't done. Otherwise I would have said... Mind you, it's all done, isn't it? Yeah, I did this down here because I was putting this bridge across here. So detonate that. And then this is all done. Awesome. We have virtually all of our channel. You know, I don't think it would hurt us to have a bit more capacity in this bottom reservoir. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to take it back into this area. So, what do I want? I want some dynamite. I want to start by getting rid of this. And then we can do... this, and do I do that side as well? Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. But I think what I'll do, I'll get this bit done first so that I can lay all of this. And so actually, I'm probably going to do it a line at a time. Yeah, I think for this it'll be easier. Oh, don't get rid of the stairs, Sky. Be careful. Watch what you're doing, for heaven's sake. Okay, so we'll do it like 1 line at a time, I think. But first I want to get this down. Okay, so this is another job for me to do. I've just realised, looking at this, that I haven't been thinking about how I'm going to get the power into here, which is a really good point. Let me get rid of that. We can actually put the pump in. Then maybe my brain will actually start thinking about like what I need to do. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's correct. And then the other one will go up here, which is fine. But how do I route the power? So if we turn the corner. Yeah. Turn the corner and then bum. Yeah, that should do it. That should, he said. I display far more optimism than I'm entitled to display. I've got to be honest with you. That's not right, is it? No. That's not right. Try that again. So get rid of that one. That should be a 2. That's right. Yeah, that's right. So the way the power is going to work. Yeah, this comes out and goes around the corner. Boom. And then we step up. Boom, 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 like that. Then we'll have... I was going to say we'll have a T-junction because I was thinking, well, we'll go on to the next one, but there isn't a next one. So we just turn the corner into that one. And then the actual power is going to be coming along here. Oh, and they've laid all this dynamite. Hooray! Blow that up. And this as well. And you. And you. Hooray. Well, it's day 2 of the wet season. And look at this. This is what I wanted to show you. So, as you can see, we're up at this level. And the reservoir has started filling. Awesome sauce. And then over here, you can see this one has not started filling yet because what's happening is the water's coming down here. This is how it gets into this reservoir system. So at the moment, this is where the water is the highest. So this will overflow first and fill up this reservoir, which is very cool. Okay, day 3 of the wet season, and I'm nervous because this reservoir's already full. The Giga reservoir is filling up quickly. And yeah, we don't have a ton of space. I'm looking like, okay, I've been looking for like, where could I store some water? And I thought, well, hang on a second. If I had a wall across here and just a wall across there, I could store a chunk of water. Well, actually, if I ran the wall like across there, it's a bit more work. I'm going to give it a try. Well, it's already happening. We are already starting to spill over, which is not terrific news. So, let's have a look. Are we ready to? Yes, we are ready to dynamite, so we can at least get this down to its full depth. Boom. Okay. But oh, look how fast it's filling up as well. We've got 2 days of this. Oh man, it's not good. I tell you what, I can. They've just. Did I not do? Oh, I haven't put in the stairs. No. Oh man. Okay, that's a big omission. I completely forgot to put the stairs, which is crazy because I knew I had to put the stairs there because that's why I put that platform in, and then I forgot to put the blooming stairs in. Okay, let's make that a priority. We'll make this platform a priority. There is no heavenly way that I'm going to get this wall built. I think I've probably done as much as I can do. We just need to get this built, which they're doing extremely rapidly. Look at that. Man, when they get busy, they can really throw stuff in. Come on, get it done, because we're just about to overspill this gate. Here it comes. And we're done. Yes, hooray. And we can actually increase that. Can I increase it to... Yeah, I can increase that to the full 3, can't I? Yeah. Okay. We are filling up. 0.3 days left. You know what? We're going to catch most of this water. And I tell you what, if I come down, go over here... yes! We've done all the dynamite. Have we done all the dynamite? I think we've done all the dynamite. Detonate that. And detonate that. Boom. Well, that's just got us another row of water. We are building up in here. We're 0.2. But we must be... yeah, we are. We are starting to overflow. But only only a little bit. And the water that's coming over here at the moment is getting caught by our dam, which is great news. How are we doing? And that's it. That's it. So, we lost a little bit of water, but only a little bit. And we've got loads of water now. My God, we've got a lot of water. Okay, I'm gonna call that a success. We saved like 99% of all the water. Hooray! Right, now I can just get on, finish setting this up. I think I may well extend it and finish getting the river valley sorted out. Right, new district going in, and I'm going to pop it in right down there. Well, things are moving on nicely. Let me catch you up on where I am. So I'm running the power down here for the 2 pumps that are going to be down there. And I'm starting to dynamite down these cliffs. I want the terrain to be on either side of the pumps. So these cliffs have got to go back a little bit. So we'll get some new dynamite laid in. There we go. There we go. We've got a little bit of work to do there. This wall is actually getting built. So I think at some point we'll be extending these reservoirs. We'll see. Now up here we've got the power extended all the way along here. In fact, it goes round this corner. So I've just ripped the scaffolding out on this one. Let me rip the scaffolding out on this one as well. Oh, don't want to do it like that. Do it like that. Got to be careful. And then I can take that out and we can start dynamiting. I've already done this one, but we'll do it on this one as well. Start dynamiting that out. So all we need to do is put a pump in here. Well, should we do that yet? And the answer is yeah, because this has already dropped down. This empties like fairly quickly. I mean, you've got 2 pumps pumping out. So yeah, this drops pretty quickly. So we'll release this water, which is always fun, playing with the water. Should we speed it up a bit? Let's speed it up a bit. Let's see how much we fill up. Well, it was a reasonable amount. It wasn't nothing, that's for sure. Still coming as well. All right, good. Good, good, good. Okay, let's slow that down. So that's that. And then, are we ready to open this one? Let's see, we've got 1, 2. We've only got a couple of tiles. So, let's see. I think this is slightly bigger. It's about the same size actually, which is pretty much what I want. No, I'll wait a little before I open that gate, but I think we can get these pumps a building. So what do I want? I want water, and I want mechanical water pump. Flipped around that way. That goes in there. Oh, got to get rid of the stairs now. Get rid of the stairs. Mechanical water pump goes there. Hooray! So as soon as they get built, everything will start working and it'll start pumping. And so what will happen is the water will get transferred from here to here, from here to here, and then we'll just let it go. What I should do is drop this to like 2.5. Is that going to let any water out? There we go. So that's perfect. So as soon as that starts pumping, the water will start running down here into here. I've just got to decide, do I want to have just like a single channel dynamited in here? Oh, actually, probably the better way would be to fill in either side so that we create a channel going through there. I've got to say, I'm freaking loving playing around with this, but boy, it's done my brain in. Well, here it is in action, and it seems to be working. So the water's being pumped out of here, into here, into here, and it's going down into this one. Awesome. It's nice when something actually kind of works. And eventually this will be empty, and then this one will be empty. But look at this, we've only got 4.7 days until the next water comes in. I, okay, that time's gone very quickly. What was the drought, like 25 days? We've only got 5 days left. And you look out here, and this is just full. So this barely changes anymore. And then we go and look at the reservoir. Yep, this has gone down as we would expect. But not by a whole hell. Consider it was a 25-day drought. Not really a hell of a lot. And then we're still got 2 out of 3 of these full. Although that one's not at max depth, so you can't really count that one. All right, cool. How are we getting on over here? The answer is pretty good. What am I doing? It's a good point. I'm putting in this pump. Focus. So that one goes in there, and then flipped around, and this one should touch the bottom, which it does. But it shouldn't touch the bottom. Actually, no, it shouldn't touch the bottom. No, there you go. No, it's not touching the bottom. It's one off the bottom. Perfect. Boom. In goes that. And then we finish it off just with a bit of straight power shaft. Boom. Okay, I need to do a little bit more in terms of just tidying up, really, and letting it finish down here. So, yeah, when these pumps... you know what, I'm going to pause this one. I'm going to get everything done now, and then we'll end the video by bringing this river valley to life. Oh my god. Day 4, still no drought warning. We are filling up rapidly because all the pumps are running now. And if we come down here, we have emptied 2 of these. Oh, there's another one. I can do that. Cool. And I can get rid of that bit of scaffolding and put in the next bit of dynamite. There we go. Yeah, so now I would like to empty this into here, but there's kind of not really any point because it'll just get pumped around and eventually end up back in there anyway. Down here, we haven't quite finished this. They did this one, and then they haven't got this one done. No, it wasn't an access thing. It's just because I got it turned off. Okay, fine. We'll let them build it then. Okay, we're very close to reaching capacity. Second one's filling up. And if we look down here, you can see that this area has all flooded. Because there's nowhere for the water to go now. So I tell you what, let's turn this back on. I turned it off once they got all the stuff done. And hopefully somebody will come and build this. Come on, here we go. Boom. Right, so now we are going to start pumping some water out of here. And this is going to start filling up. And we're going to start turning green again. Which is pretty awesome. I need to put a path in here so they can get rid of these trees, don't I? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that because my workers are standing around doing nothing. What do I want? Path. And let's have one going up there and going up there. There we go. And immediately they come down and they're going to get rid of those trees. Awesome. Let's have a look at this. I tell you what, let's have a look at it from up here. So, let's speed you up. Oh, and the valley begins to turn green. And from now on, it will be permanently green. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Look at it go. It is, I tell you, it is very satisfying turning the map green. Now, it's only going to go down there, as far as there, for now, because we have not finished the end yet. And there's still, I've got to say, there's still a fair amount for them to do. We're coming up on the end of this wet season. How are we doing? Kid, look at this. We're flooding all the way around here. Wow. We still need an extra area. Extra areas that we can spill over into. Well, the good news is that this time around we did retain all the water because we didn't let any of it flow down here. So all we need is extra reservoir space. This works. I love this. This is awesome. We just need more reservoirs to pump into. More storage, and we'll be fine. And then we're going to start using some of this water. So this, in future, I don't think we'll have quite as much water as we've got now. Because we're going to be starting to put in the tree huggers and the carrot tops and the potato heads and filling up the rest of the map, which is going to be using water. But yeah, we did this wet season. Definitely, we did good. We kept all the water. Okay, well, I'm learning about the system. So I switched off these two pumps here so that we weren't feeding more water into the system. Closed off this reservoir, and all the flooding has gone away. Very, very quickly, like within a day. All the flooding has gone away, which is brilliant. Okay, still a little bit over here on the Christmas Islands. But, yeah. That's worked brilliantly. Right, so all I've got to do now is finish off this landscaping down here. And you can stick in a fork in it, because it's done. All right, everything's ready. Explosives are ready to pop. Let's do it. And the water floods down the river valley. Oh, it is so satisfying. Oh, we're going to be... Now that we've got, like, a permanent supply of water down here, we're going to be able to do so many cool things. I am really looking forward to getting up on these terraces and doing all kinds of interesting things. Mainly with trees. It's going to be a very tree-oriented area. Oh, we are greening. We are greening. And I think as the water gets deeper, this is going to green even more. But like I said, we're going to be running some irrigation canals out and stuff. This is all going to be green eventually. Well, we set out to green the river valley, bring it back to life. And I do believe we've done exactly that. And if you want to see what I do next, you'll have to come back for the next episode. Guys, thank you for watching. Right now, we're flooding like crazy. We've got so much water, it's ridiculous. We had, I don't know, we're on day 7. We've got, yeah, well, I think we had 5 days of water again. I think the game's broken. We've got too much water. What should I do about it? Leave me a comment. I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.